Hello everyone, so let's continue our demo of the k-means clustering in Excel. Remember, this is just to learn Excel and learn the steps. In reality, you can do k-means clustering in any statistical software. So let's go to step 4. This is part 2. Please watch part 1 for steps 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now let's do step 5. So I'm going to add a tab, call it step 5. Go to step 4, select the whole thing by clicking here, Control C, then go to step 5, click here in this box here, Control V, and I'm gonna just erase highlighting because it's not the step we're doing now, and erase those. So step 5 would be to find out which cluster each of the observations is closer to. Okay, closer to which cluster, or I can say cluster it should be in, because the cluster that is closest to, it's where it should be. So cluster it should be in. Okay, so now I'm gonna do equals if the distance to cluster 1 is less than the distance to cluster 2, then it should be cluster 1. Otherwise, comma, cluster 2, close parenthesis. So let me put this in the middle. Notice here, cluster 1 distance. This first observation is closer to cluster 1. It should be cluster 1. Double click. Let's look at this one. Cluster 2 distance is shorter, so that's cluster 2. So this is where it should be. Okay, the cluster where it should be up to this step so far. Now I'm going to say change clusters. Okay, move to a different cluster. We're going to compare where it was in originally and where it told us to be. And then if it's changing, then I'm going to put yes. If it's not changing, I'm going to put no. So cluster 1. So I'm going to put here, do we change or no? Okay, let me add here a couple tabs to show you the formula. So for here, let me select that and then paste it as a text by doing quotation, Control V. So that was the formula. And then for here, I'm going to do equals if this cluster here equals this cluster here, then, comma, quotation mark, no changing. Otherwise, comma, I'm going to put yes, change. Quotation close parenthesis. So here I'm going to say if it's the same cluster in originally, then where it should be, yeah, no change. Otherwise, yes. Let me copy this formula here, real, enter, go here, paste it as a text. So that's step number 5. Let's go here and then go to the right bottom until I get the plus sign, double click to paste it down. Notice there are some yeses, so that means I have to repeat my previous steps and again. Okay, change the cluster and then calculate the new centroids, then calculate the distance, new distances to each of the centroids, and then decide again if I have to change or not. So this was step 5. Let's highlight it. Now let's do step 6 because I have some yeses here. That means I have to keep going. Click here, step 6. And then click here, Control C, go to step 6, click here, Control V. So now what I need to do, I need to, these clusters should be what I decided in step 5, which is here actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, Control Shift down, copy that, go here and do paste special as values. If I do formulas, it's not gonna work because I don't want formulas here. So click on this arrow and then paste special values. Okay. So what happened here, what's nice about Excel, everything else is done automatically. So this is the new original clusters, and then it will calculate for me the new centroids based on those new clusters. These are different from the previous steps. And then based on that, it's going to calculate new distances. And then it's going to say which cluster is closer to, and then whether to change. Notice, see, we have a lot of nodes now. Do we have any yes? If we have just nodes, that means we're done. That's where we stop. Oh, there is a yes, so I have to do another step and repeat. So I'm going to do step 7. Go to step 6. Click here, Control C. Go step 7, click here, Control V. And again, I'm going to click on this new cluster, it should be. And then do Control Shift down or Command Shift down if you have a Mac. C, and then I'm going to go here and then paste special as values. Paste special values, okay. Again, what's happened? Automatically, Excel calculated new centroids and the new distances to each cluster based on those new centroids, and then what it should be. Let me do escape here. So these are what it should be. Change clusters, no. So this is all nodes. That means I'm done. These are my actual final clusters. This is my answer. We're done. Thank you.